Last time, one-shot shenanigans. One-shot bonanza? I forget which one I called it. The party had decided to delve into this well, as there was some sort of weirdness going on with it, and people disappearing into it, while they were not able to, quote-unquote, save the individuals that went down into it initially. They discovered that it was some sort of ancient catacomb/tomb to some ancient dude that was never fully discovered because we finished before that one shot was over. But money and magic items were had. Interesting experience with crazed undead were also had, and surgeons, undead surgeons. That bit was a little weird. Yeah, remember that's where Ikarin got her bone saw now.
I wasn't there.
Oh yeah, that's right. Also, Sepia got a shiny, semi-hot hammer from that.
Is that the Azer Warhammer?
Yep. Besides that, not much more was had. There was weird undead. There was a Azer that was powering heat source energy things. Weird undead that were taking the living and taking out their organs and preparing them for some sort of feast, blah blah blah. But you shall never know the end of that one. The party had themselves a nice proper amount of rest, respite, got some of their gear back up, and then they all decided, hey, remember that crab shack?
I have a secondary stupid idea.
Okay.
And it relies on the answer to a question.
Shoot.
Would my nature roll be sufficient to know what predates on crab?
What on crab?
Predates.
I'm unfamiliar with that word.
Ditto.
Eats.
Oh, predates. Okay.
Oh! Gotcha, okay. Now I'm seeing it spelled.
Yeah, I'm visualizing the word spelling. It's like, oh, okay, I gotcha. I heard predate.
Predaterizes.
That's
yeah,
right.
that's what I was.
I mean,
I'm
I'm not familiar with the crab's evolutionary chain, but
But I mean, not a lot will predate crabs. Maybe
it's always been crab.
So yeah, you summon up what appears to be a flock of seagulls. It is a 5x5 area, more or less, of seagulls.
Yes.
If I remember the reading of it correctly.
Like, my thought process is, like, him actually, like, doing this is going to actually hold his attention, at least, like, to try and make it look okay.
Okay.
Because seagulls are relatively complex.
For the purpose of this, let's use this hippogriff.
Wow, he really whiffed that seagull check.
It could also be a natural predator of crabs. You don't know.
It could be.
Alright, so you summon up a big ol' batch of seagulls. Some of them... It looks a little... you know what? Go ahead and give me a Arcana check. Just to have a general presentation of how good it looks.
Thanks, Alzoki. Thanks. Like, he did the
Actually,
same
wait.
thing with the illusory fireball.
That's right. This would be a perform check, wouldn't it? Yeah, give me a performance instead. I tried, but it...
Ikarin makes a interested noise. Huh.
So you conjure up these seagulls, and they kind of look like PS2 graphic seagulls, very stiff, very flat coloring along them. Some of them look very square.
At least they're PS2 and not PS1, so I know I didn't at least not want it.
we have any planks?
I mean, there's Doc right over there. And I've got an axe here, so...
Are we allowed to start chopping up someone's dock?
Engineering!
I'm also an engineer. That's still destruction of property. I'm with a guild.
I'm not lawful.
Sparkholm, do you just, like, take up a hammer and go, engineering! Towards the docks?
I mean... I'm tempted, man!
I'm gonna have to write.
I don't think he's gonna scream engineering, but it's like, oh, do you need planks? And he just pulls out his axe and starts walking towards the docks. Like, fairly clear what his intentions are.
Alright, you move over to the docks, and you do see, more crabs.
Oh, there you go. I'll let you do it.
You decide to pick up some of the ones that are further off and not as attached to the rest of the dock, the ones that are more on the land and in the sand. It takes you, like, a minute, but you manage to get 3 hefty 10-foot long boards.
I got planks.
So how tall is T-Current again?
3 foot?
Okay, so just in a way, this almost adorable mental image in my head, since Alzoki's like 7 feet tall, of just at some point, and I don't know why, her ending up on his shoulders.
Yeah, that would also confuse me, because I remember firmly standing on the ground. That's quite a sleight of hand.
You have to admit, that would be a hell of a way to do a, combination spell while moving.
See a window where that blue arrow is pointing, rather.
Look at the window.
Alas, I need you to also roll me a acrobatics check. You throw open
You can't
the window.
tell, but I'm actually really good at acrobatics.
You throw open the window and jump on inside.
That's so sad. It's my best skill.
I know, that's the worst part of it. It's like shit.
It's like me in performance.
I swear, you guys, I'm really good at this normally.
I built this character to be like a super agile, like, combatant, like, slithering all over the place, and just start crabs being clumsy. I don't know.
Alright. I think that's the easiest way I can do that.
Hashtag crab fear.
Crab fear. Alright, you jump on inside, and you were about to stop yourself as you're landing on the bed, just within. This seems like a small bed sort of situation where they have it so that people can rest between shifts and whatnot. And it is also full of crabs. As you pretty much just land on and hear of a bunch of crabs underneath your butt, and you quickly move off of it into deeper into the room itself, and one half of the chamber is completely covered in crabs, and that seems to be the one that has this chest that is sitting upon it. And as you're sitting, as you toss off a couple of the crabs, you see that upon this chest is a particularly large crab. Sitting vigilant, there sits this larger crab that is holding within one of its pincers a sword. Sorry, a spear.
Well, this is one of the more ridiculous things ever.
I mean, I've heard of a swordfish, but...
I need everyone to roll initiative.
You've walked into the wrong house.
Right? Okay, so I'm gonna move over to the these crates. Right
Okay.
there. And I'm gonna investigate. Look at the crates.
Alright,
Inside.
investigate away. Into one of the crates along the middle. Seems to have been previously pried up and crowbar still there and everything. You finish pulling it up, and after looking through some of the other crates, again, it is just let's see, most of the crates are destroyed, emptied out of their contents, whether from before the crabs made it their home or after the crabs broke in and ate the various contents of rations and the like. That aside, you do manage to find that among all of the rusty gear that is here, you do manage to find a potion, and alongside and just behind this crate you also find the skeletal remains of someone who was at one point wielding a sickle and is now wearing a damp set of hide armor. But you look at the potion and you see that it is labeled, conveniently, Potion of Animal Friendship.
Ooh.
New goal, ever since reading that potion label, is I'm gonna hunt down the most charismatic member of our party. Because my new theory is that we could drink that potion and make friends with crabs and make them go away.
Friendship. Does that allow me to speak with animals?
It's a level 1 spell. You choose a beast that you can see within range. For this purpose, I'm going to kind of count these lesser crab as a singular creature. If it's a beast of intelligence of 4 or higher, the spell fails. Otherwise, the beast must succeed on a wisdom saving throw. I'm not going to have them roll a saving throw. If you or one of your companions harms the target, the spell ends. Otherwise, it is charmed by you for the spell's duration.
This thing better not be mislabeled. Potion of crab attraction.
That's the crab attractive.
As you're sitting there, more or less upside down on the wall, still spider climbing, you look down to the crabs, and all of them kind of have turned their little beady eye stalks up at you, and some of them clattering and clicking their claws. What you can only assume to be some sort of friendly gesture. You're not entirely sure.
I'm so happy I'm on the ceiling. Or at least the wall.
But yeah, for 24 hours, you can effectively diplomatize and command some of these crab swarms.
Neat.
For the sake of simplicity, Sepia, Tikarin, and Yuki all go through the front door, shoving it open. Crabs also just going, yeah, when it was.
Yeah, pardon us, excuse us, one side.
And you meet up with the rest of the party outside.
Hey guys, we found a door, but Azuki thinks that we need Seppi's big hammer to get to it.
Go, my minions, attack!
And suddenly you
did
see,
you not know I'm evil?
And then you see 3 swarms of the crabs just starting to slowly converge on Sparkle.
Oh god.
There can only be one engineer.
Alzogi would totally pick him up. Just like grab the back of his
you
armor.
like a coat, start moving over your
yoink.
truck.
Why are we having your crabs attack me? What did I do to deserve a crabby death?
Yeah, anyway, let's... I guess now we can just freely walk through crabs.
Leads you through to the southern warehouse where there is, in fact, more crabs, more crates, and a trapdoor that you can only just see every so often from underneath the crabs as they swarm over it.
I have to raise my staff and spread my arms. Move to each side, please!
And in a neat 5-foot aisle, perfectly parting towards the trapdoor, and like a beam of light through one of the portholes on the top of the warehouse, just kind of on top of the trapdoor. Looking to the southeast of the chamber, you see the score of smaller crabs is surrounding a larger one. This one, with a scepter in hand, and a mitre sitting behind its beady eye stalks.
What's a mitre?
A priest's hat.
Oh!
It seems, though, that the one with the mace and the mitre in its hand, well, claw, has its claws raised and clattering a little bit in worship, as though it is praising something. And you see, just in front of the large broken chest that it sits upon, is this statue of what appears to be a woman, but where her hands should be are two large claws, and where her head should be is the actual head of a dead lobster.
You want to know something? I have religion.
This chick is hot.
I'm rolling for religion.
Roll for a religion. You know this creature mostly by name. You know this thing as Blibdolpoop.
That's a name you don't forget.
Blibdolpoop.
That's certainly a name.
Let me see if I can't find a better artist rendition.
There's an L at the end there.
Yeah, Blibdolpoop. Poolp.
Yeah, I didn't hear the
It's just
L.
weird. Yeah, it's hard to
Sounds
hear
like
the L.
Sounds like a P.
I mean, there is a P at the end. There's just an L before it.
Alright, Crab number 2 steps on up over to Steely Dan.
Oh.
Ooh, and pinches hard into its leg. You can just hear the metal creaking underneath it.
Yay!
As he is now take 4 damage and is grappled.
Yay!
Giant Crab 3 takes advantage of this by also breaking into pinching with a nat 20.
Oh, fun.
Jesus.
About that.
Oh yeah?
I have Chronal Shift, and I can see the thing.
You're forcing it to reroll.
Yes, I am.
Alright. Good thing, because that left Dan at 1 HP. So, for a brief second, it seems like Steely Dan's throat is going to be pinched in, and his robotic barks are going to become all staticky and painful. Only for time to seem to stop for a brief second, and then rewind rather rapidly. It's almost jarring and a little bit nauseating, but this gives Dan enough time to back up from the claw, barely nipping at the tip of his nose. You avoided taking 10 damage from that.
That's great.
Someone did suggest boiling. I'm going to go with that. Fuck you. That was a waste of a spell
So you
slot.
create this orb of boiling hot water, like it's bubbling in over your palm as you lob it over the party. And it just kind of splooshes over on the wall of above the crab, and it just kind of dodges off to the side against along the chest in order to dodge the boiling water.
Alright. I have a big spell, but I think it's a line, and I'm on the ceiling, so that kind of makes things weird. Actually, I guess I can drop down if I really wanted to.
Yeah, you'd be fine to cast it from a line from there. At the least, it makes it so as no one else is in the way.
Oh,
Because
crap.
you're 15 feet over the party right now. I don't know. Alright, that one rolled correctly.
That was so weird.
That was weird. You hit.
Wow, apparently I am going to kill the party. I didn't even know I was playing evil. Where's my lightning?
When your character is evil and not even the player knows it.
Zot!
In addition to the Bishop Crab being hit by the lightning bolt, or lightning orb, and just kind of seeming to shock and be in pause there as its muscles seize up, it seems the additional water from the splashing of the... Yes, I know that's mostly cosmetic, shut up, this is how I'm doing this. From the previous chromatic orb that's still like seeping into the chest and whatnot, attracts more of that lightning and deals an additional bit of damage.
Nice.
And the Bishop Crab heals over.
I call
Although thanks to the heat method which it did die, this one is a screeching death.
Mel dying.
Yeah.
Does it smell good or not?
Oh, it's could use some butter, but it smells pretty good.
Yeah, we might be taking this corpse home with us.
Okay, we're not calling it a corpse. It's just here.
It's rations now.
Tomato, potato.
Alright. The battle is still on, though, as it seems that the giant crabs are still continuing their assault. However, as the Capricus Priestess is dead, they are no longer benefiting from...
Sorry, see, you made it very funny. We're trying.
It wasn't even that funny, but apparently I'm wrong.
It's just that you made a Bishop Crab a cleric, dude. Like,
that was his name, right? Crabicus Priesticus?
I should have made it that name. The giant crab goes and tries to pinch a freaking sparkle. This is yet another chamber crawling with more crabs, but two larger crabs seem to be in the process of sparring. One of them with shields on each of its claws and 3 more shields over its back, while the other has a sword and shield within its claws. Several other crabs watch on in spectacle, clacking their claws wildly.
Why couldn't we have made friends with the crabs? Come on. I'm so curious about their society.
Well, you could try again with these ones. They don't know that we murdered their crab.
Their religious leader, yeah. That's great. Oh, wait.
Adventurers were in here and we scared them off after they killed your religious leader.
Do you know what I just said already? I'm wearing the hat on my hat.
Let's see, these guys have a movement speed of...
Oh, wait! Nope, I do have a... we already did a thing.
What?
I could have prestidigitized myself having giant claws.
So, giant crab number 4 smells on the horses.
That's just a hard no.
I don't think you can, dude!
Alright. Turning its attention for but a moment, the rook crab changes directions towards Yuki.
No! That's a
with
pocket dimension.
With a rather violent... The giant weasel goes away for the time being.
Oh, we are not doing good now, are we?
Nope.
So, you know what also occurred to me? We have no healing spells among us.
Yeah, we do.
Oh, we do? Okay, cool.
I have cure wounds.
Nice.
I have 7 health left.
Same.
You might want to cure a few wounds.
I guess.
You sweep your hammer across one of its legs, knocking it clean out and kind of making it bend the wrong way. Sepia, 'tis your turn.
I'm gonna step.
You are grappled.
I'm gonna stay there. I'll attack the thing that's grappling me. Heck yeah, I will.
Kill it.
Finish it. End its miserable life.
Die.
So the first die is always maxed. So 13 plus 19 damage. As it's still gripping your shin, you were looking over at the night one going, "You annoying little piece of," and just gulf swing it. Pretty much send it straight right up into the ceiling where it splats and then splats back down onto the ground.
Yay.
Alright. Metamatic. Twin magic. This spell will go off, I swear to the gods. Target.
What's the spell?
Shock and grasp. Two-handed.
That hit.
I didn't target the second one because the game clicked off from it when I missed.
Of course. Well, finish the night crab ones first and then redo night crab 3. Other crab.
I hate this. Make it stop. Fine, crab 3. What do you take?
You hit crab 3.
That's the one that downed me. Okay, there we go. Something happened.
As Night Crab 3, realizing that his meal is slowly escaping, is going to reach for you. You reach down and grab its claw, and for a moment there seems to be a connection. A spark between you for a moment, if you will.
Wait.
And then it turns on to a full freaking nine
stop.
times. I will never
Okay,
stop.
you just annoyed me. One more second. I can use multiple kind of magic in a round, right?
If you cast a quickened one, then yes, you could cast another.
Yeah, that's what I was going to do, because I've used 3 of these spells, which was 3 points, and I have 2 points remaining, so I was going to quicken a spell.
Alright.
Another Shocking Grasp, because that's the only thing I can do in melee range. You will die!
I forgot. Roll at advantage with Shocking Grasp, because it's wearing metal. Yeah.
Where's my... That was weird. My mouse wasn't going over my other screen.
And as it goes to raise its shield when you finish off the first one, it's like, oh god, that shocked me. You touch the middle metal of the targe and just go, thank you. Electricity blasts up along its claw arm. It did.
Nice.
You know what, guys? Crab Shack's not as fun as I thought it was going to be.
What are you talking about? This has been a blast.
I'm enjoying dinner.
Just like my entire robe is just nothing but like a blood splatter.